Okay, we're on page 30 in Coding for Beginners using Scratch, and we've just finished up page 29, and we are making an ending. And so number 14 says we could add some more dialogue and costume changes to finish the story. And so it's on the third script for Pico here. And we've already got the first three instructions there. When backdrop switches to moon, and wait 2 seconds and switch to costume, Pico C. And then we're going to add a say command. That's looks again. So we're just going to say for 2 seconds again, like we always do. What? Capital letters? Question mark. How did you do that? And then we're going to tell Giga that it's her turn now. So we are going to broadcast another event. So we're going to broadcast and we're going to make up a new message called Giga 3. And click on OK. So when we get done changing to our surprised look, then we're going to say, what? How did you do that? For 2 seconds. Then we're going to broadcast this message, and that means that she can respond. So we're going to switch to Giga here. And so all four of those instructions are brand new. So we're going to do when I receive, and we're going to the message is going to be Giga 3 here, not Giga 2. And we are going to say something. So let's go to looks here, and we're going to say, and I might have forgotten to tell you something. So click on that when it turns blue. I might have forgotten to tell you something. And then she's going to switch her costume, and that is looks. So let's go down here to switch costume, and we're going to switch her costume to Giga C. Let's take a look at what that looks like, and that is this one right here. And then we're going to say something else, which is I have superpowers. So we're going to say, drag that over and click on hello, and I have superpowers. And okay, so let's try that one. Now we'll start at the beginning. They're on the slopes. They say 4 things back and forth, and then poof, they go to the moon, and he looks surprised and asks, how'd you do that? And then she says, I have superpowers, and her costume changes when she says that. Okay. And now it says click on the green flag twice to run the animation again. If you run it twice, you'll notice it starts with the wrong costumes and background the second time. Let's go ahead and do that. And it does. It starts off with we already took care of the background problem earlier. We kind of skipped that, or add that on even though it wasn't in the book. But we want them to start out with their costume number 1, or costume A, I think it is, for both of them. And then when he lands on the moon, he's going to switch to this. And then when she says I have superpowers, she's going to switch to this. So we need to add one more event to each one. So the event this time is going to be when we start. So if you want to have something take place at the very beginning, then what we're going to do is we're going to go to her looks, and we're going to switch her costume to, and it's going to be the first one, which is Giga A. And then we're going to go to Pico here, and we do the same thing. Now we've already got a when clicked for him, so we just want to switch his costume, and we want to do that before he says anything, so it happens at the very beginning. And we don't want Pico D, we want Pico A. Okay, now let's try to run it, and you watch, keep your eye on the two sprites here. We know we got the background working, but what we should see right away is their mouths should no longer be open like this when we start the program. So let's go ahead and watch them when we click on the green, and see now they just both have a smile on their face. They're not wide open. And we'll just wait for it to work out here. Poof. And notice how their mouths change, and that is the end of our program. That takes us to the bottom of page 30.